Good morning, everybody, and welcome to recipients and guests who celebrate this year's Chairman's Award. As you know, this is the highest honor that we bestow on our employees. And let me tell you a little bit about the process, which is, we're a company now of well over 50,000 people, and there's probably about 50,000 people eligible for the award. So we look for nominations of folks who've gone above and beyond expectations in their role. In fact, the winners in this room are so much closer and so much more valuable to our organization than the executive guests here, because you're the folks who represent us out there to our customers, and we're just a little bit further away, so I mean that sincerely. So we go through departments and we go through business units, and there's screenings at every level, and then we finally sort of get together and have a gathering to make sure that we systematically sort of go through each of the business units to make sure we have the right people. And then it comes to me. And, well, let's just put it this way. We started with 50,000, and we ended up with 14 of you in this room. So you should feel immensely proud. We are proud of you. And I would be remiss if I didn't thank your guests and spouses and significant others and friends and family members who you brought along here, because we know how hard we make your work at Liberty, and you wouldn't be as successful if you didn't have that support system. So thank you to you guys too. So without further ado, before we set you free to have a little fun over the weekend, we are going to take a little bit of time and honor you appropriately and embarrass you a little bit for the well-deserved recognition that we're about to bestow. So with that, I think, Paul, you're going to start with commercial market winners. Thank you. So here's the deal. Paul will go through one at a time. If you come up here, I'll present you with the award. Paul will present you with the check, and then we're going to take a photograph or two. Is that right, Bill? All right, so that's the game plan. All righty.
Good morning. First, I'd like to express my congratulations to all our winners. Our first Chairman's Award is for Rebecca Bicknell, who is now a business analyst in Commercial Insurance's Claims Support Group in Keene, New Hampshire. And she's receiving the Chairman's Award today for the development of 2 applications that significantly enhanced our capabilities and transformed process flows within the claims support organization. Rebecca initiated the development of these applications while in her former support supervisor role. So when Commercial Insurance combined its local claims support operations into centralized offices for greater efficiency, Rebecca recognized that work assignment and reporting processes would need to be restructured and moved online. Using self-learned SharePoint composite technology, which I don't even know what that is, Rebecca created the Claim Support Work Assignment Queue, allowing claim adjusters to assign work electronically to centralized claim support staff in a consistent and disciplined manner. This application captures when requests have been received, prompts adjusters for additional information, and indicates when tasks are completed. The application also provides performance metrics not previously available, thus allowing us to more effectively measure and manage performance. Rebecca used this same technology to create the centralized attestation platform, which allows employees to process compliance reports through a centralized and standardized electronic system instead of manually. The implementation of this application significantly reduced our compliance risk. Rebecca then personally supported the rollout of both applications with training sessions for end users, as well as the creation and distribution of professionally produced presentations. Rebecca's efforts reflect her initiative, her curiosity, problem-solving ability, and work ethic. For transforming the way we do business and significantly reducing compliance risk, Rebecca Bicknell is truly deserving of the Chairman's Award. Rebecca, would you please come up to receive your award?
guys look great. Nice color, Rebecca. All right, on three. 1, 2, 3. One more. You have your smile for the camera. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Our next winner is Carl Norman, a senior financial operations representative in the Pacific Billing Service Center in San Diego, California. And he's receiving the Chairman's Award today for his passion for process improvement and excellent customer service. Carl, whose primary job responsibility is taking billing calls for customers, developed an application that enables the billing representatives to more easily populate and retrieve customer information during phone calls. This application trimmed an average of 10 seconds off each inbound call, which when multiplied by the 385,000 calls received annually, lessened our overall resource requirement by nearly 1,100 hours, while at the same time improving the customer experience. Carl is also focused on improving the work environment for his peers and business partners. In 2013 alone, he recommended and developed more than 20 process improvements, including the design of 11 computer programs that automate manual work and also add time-saving filter metrics to 9 billing reports. Now billing representatives can track work volume with greater precision, allowing for more effective staffing levels. In total, Carl's process improvements saved us approximately 1,800 hours of effort annually, while more consistently delivering superior customer service. Carl's focus on continuous improvement and innovation are truly worthy of a Chairman's Award. Please come up, Carl.
Carl's volunteered to improve the process. Guys look great. Nice smile. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Our next winner is Catherine Reinhard, a senior medical service representative in the Wausau, Wisconsin Workers' Comp Medical Bill Review Operation. And she's receiving the Chairman's Award today for her unwavering commitment to delivering the best outcomes for our customers and the company. As a senior medical service representative, Kathy examines up to 150 medical bills daily for both accuracy and appropriateness. However, Kathy has also consistently demonstrated her commitment to process improvement, and in 2013 identified 15 process flow improvement opportunities, greatly surpassing her objective of 2. In addition, Kathy consistently demonstrates her natural inquisitiveness and analytical skills in performing her job. For example, last summer, Kathy noticed that several medical providers were using a generic billing code for an expensive procedure that doctors use to remove kidney stones and treat other medical conditions. The code raised a red flag for Kathy, and she investigated and learned that Liberty does not pay for this particular procedure because its effectiveness is inconsistent. Kathy also learned that some medical providers were using the code to bypass prior claim denials. Kathy not only quantified the potential exposure relating to the miscoding, but she also designed an edit to prevent this from occurring in the future. Kathy's recognition of the issue and her solution has saved commercial insurance $266,000 to date. Kathy's suggestions are made proactively, are well thought out, and reflect a continuous improvement mindset. Kathy's dedication to doing the right thing for our customers and our company make her very deserving of the Chairman's Award. Kathy, please come up.
You look great. Nice smile. All right, 1, 2, 3. I'll take one more. You look
All right, Paul, thank you. We have a single winner from Corporate Human Resources and Admin, and Melanie Foley, I'll make that introduction. Melanie.
Good morning. And let me be the third to add my congratulations and sincere gratitude to all of our Chairman Award winners this year. Thank you. So Jen Philippou is a business analyst in the Strategic Workforce Planning Group in Corporate Human Resources. She's receiving a Chairman's Award today for her exceptional effort in the development of a customized data mart, the portal, that efficiently aggregates disparate and complex data to create workforce plans and compelling research for internal customers. Jen's original area of focus was to identify external labor data sources that support workforce planning analytical activities. She quickly learned that it was enormously difficult to access, extract, and collect, and nearly impossible to query and manipulate the data needed. Data collection and aggregation required considerable time, which delayed the opportunity to study and analyze the information and limited the ability for our customers to be able to provide our customers with the data that they needed. So facing this challenge, Jen responded by building a customized data mart to make information available through an online marketplace for internal customers. With little to no programming experience, she self-taught Visual Basic skills to build the data mart, and with no IT support, in an environment where no vendor or comparable vendor solution was available. Through Jen's extraordinary commitment to process improvement and her ingenuity, enthusiasm, and capability, she created a customer-centric tool that is now considered best in class. Join me in congratulating Jen on her tremendous accomplishment. Jen, please join us.
All right, on three. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Yeah, strategic workforce plan. We could take a shortcut and just look at the characteristics of, we could do a lot worse if we had 50,000 than if we had 50,000 Chairman Award winners. So maybe, Jen, you can build that into some of your algorithms as you move forward. Next up, James McGlennon is going to introduce our winner from Corporate Information Technology. James.
Morning, everybody. And let me also add my congratulations. It's great to be here. And like is usually the case at these events for the last few years, we have application forms for jobs in IT for all of you Chairman's Awards. Just sign up outside. We'll make sure to keep you busy with all the technology you've been building. I'm not kidding. So I'm here to talk about Mitch Snyder from IT Hosting Services. Mitch is in our Portsmouth office. And, you know, there was a presentation made to me about 6 months ago, and Mitch made the presentation, and immediately it struck me with, you know, we talked about all going through the filtering process, but I could see from the outset what a fantastic job that Mitch had done. I said, this is a potential candidate for a Chairman's Award. Essentially what he did was we had a product, a very critical product that we used to build our cloud computing environment internally. And the product that we were using called Lifecycle Manager was going end of life. And there was no additional product in the market that was going to be able to do what we needed to do. This was going to really slow us down. We were going to be in either big trouble in trying to keep up with the demand for the new computing environments. Mitch took it on himself to go off and research how might we solve this problem, and started off, I guess it must have started like a bit of a midnight program for him to say, okay, let me see if I can build pieces of this. And over a period of about 4 or 5 months, he and a junior programmer that he had working with him as well built from scratch a tool that did exactly what the one that was going to go away did, and also added a whole bunch of additional capabilities that we needed. And to give you a sense of the impact of this, it actually works better than the one we had. It's more flexible, more highly automated, and it saved us $1.7 million in real money. So a real big impact. The key thing, though, for me about Mitch was that nobody told him he had to go and do this. He still had his day job to do, and got all of this done kind of originally as a midnight project, and eventually we gave him a little bit more support to bring it into mainstream. But he's definitely a class act and a great example for everybody else, not just in IT, but I think in the company. And I might add that he did all this while he and his wife, Christine, had just had their first baby. So I think he was pretty busy during up at midnight for other reasons anyway, right? Or maybe not. But for this reason, I think Mitch is well deserving of this award, and I congratulate him. Come on up, Mitch.
So I was talking to Mitch about his baby daughter, and she actually sleeps through the night, James, which allowed the midnight work to go on uninterrupted. But well-deserving nonetheless. I did warn him that if your daughter sleeps when she's young, she's going to get you back when she's a teenager anyway. Okay, next up, Chris Pearce is going to talk about our winner from Global Specialty. Chris.
So good morning, everyone, and again, congratulations to all our winners today. We have one winner from Global Specialty, Anita Locke, and we're recognizing Anita for her significant contributions to the 2013 Give with Liberty campaign. So as part of our efforts to transform Give with Liberty from a corporate program to more of an employee-centric campaign, and also trying to appeal to a broader cross-section of our employees, i.e. a lot of our younger employees and not necessarily us old guys at the management ranks, right? So Anita came up with the idea of creating a rap song and then also a video to accompany this to support our Be a Champion campaign that we had picked for 2013. Anita overcame some very difficult deadlines, and I would say a degree of healthy skepticism from some of her managers, including me, to produce and deliver the song and video. Her efforts and creativity really helped to energize the campaign and allowed us to directly reach in an impactful way many of our employees around the country. So the video ended up becoming one of the most watched ever on the My Liberty site, and as a result, the 2013 campaign achieved new records, both for participation rate, as well as the contribution dollars. So this Chairman's Award recognizes Anita's pivotal role in the success of the 2013 Give with Liberty campaign. So Anita, please come up.
So all future executive videos will be wrapped. I'm not sure collectively we've ever had 22,000 people look at any of our videos, so we'll take that on next year, and Chris can be first. Our next winners are from overseas, and presenting our Liberty International Award winners is Luis Monell. Luis?
Good morning to everybody, and again, I would like to congratulate all winners for the outstanding and extraordinary efforts to place Liberty as a better company. And so first of all, I would like to recognize Julia Barros. Julia Barros joined Liberty Seguros in Brazil 4 years ago. And around 2 years ago, we decided to strengthen the corporate compliance area. And Julia moved from audit to corporate compliance, and she reports to the corporate compliance head, who reports directly to the country manager. And we felt that that structure made sure that we had sort of a stronger oversight over compliance. So Julia went through, Brazil is an environment, is a market where there is a lot of regulation, a lot of regulatory stuff that deserves a lot of attention and detail. And Julia, when she moved from audit to corporate compliance, she started going to the details of new regulation around underwriting, and she discovered gaps in many different processes around and products around life, casualty, property, marine, and different line of business. Julia worked with all the people and the business people to address these gaps. And we have estimated around $1.2 million in the potential fines and penalties that we have avoided through Julia's work. So for her leadership capabilities, extraordinary commitment to her work, and ability to analyze processes, Julia has been awarded the chairman's today. So Julia, please come up.
Smile on three, 1, 2, 3, and one more. 1, 2, 3. Thank
So the second winner of International is Gerardo Laino. Gerardo Laino has been with us for 3 years, and he joined Liberty Seguros in Spain. And Spain is a mature market where it's difficult to differentiate, and there is no growth. And the main driver of profitability, of additional revenue, comes from delivering a better experience to customers. So Gerardo works in the customer experience area, and he started to develop through NPS methodologies. He started to develop inference models that correlated the moments of truth with the high NPS scores that produced and better business results. Through his models, he was able to activate what we need to do in order to improve cross-sell, in order to improve retention. And we have estimated the additional revenue that has come through these models that equates approximately $9 million of this additional revenue. And through the work that Gerardo has done, and we have been able to leverage to other countries, part of what he's done in Spain. So because of his knowledge, experience and helping the company to improve our NPS, and we would like to recognize Gerardo this year for the Chairman's Award. Please, Gerardo, come on.
So I just took the shine off of Geraldo's award because I asked him, is he in Madrid? And he said yes. And I said, well, are you a Real Madrid fan or Atletico Madrid fan? So for those of you who don't know, the European Champions League, the 2 teams from Madrid are in the final, which is unheard of. And unfortunately, Geraldo and Luis are both Barcelona fans. So, hey! Sorry about that. And finally, we have half a dozen winners from our personal insurance SBU, and Tim Sweeney is here to present those awards. Tim?
Good morning. Let me add my congratulations to all of the winners, and a particular congratulations to Mitch, because I think that's the first IT project I've ever seen that's happens more quickly than a baby can be born. So it's my annual Josh of James at this event. Speaking of Josh, Joshua Byra, a personal rater in the Product Management Production Center in Dover, New Hampshire, is receiving a Chairman's Award today for his outstanding work in establishing a new automated process to request policy declarations and contracts. Responding to requests for policy declarations and contracts from claims and legal previously required significant manual work, pulling together a 40 to 50-page packet of policy documents, which took an average of 15 minutes per request and often required overnight mail. Josh automated the process, reduced the processing time per request by more than 10 minutes, and eliminated the need for mail service, allowing for more timely response. He converted all paper forms to electronic files and created an easily accessible internal forms library. He also learned to write code. I don't even know how to read code, let alone write code, and developed an Excel-based tool from scratch. As a result of this work, the production department has saved a total of $130,000 on a run rate basis. Josh is committed to finding better ways of doing things and goes above and beyond in his role each and every day. For his extraordinary initiative, drive, and commitment to both our customers and to process improvement, he is truly deserving of a Chairman's Award. Josh, please come up.
Nice smile on three. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Congrats, Josh. Our second winner is Christy Keithley. I learned a lot about Christy talking this morning. She was actually pleased when she went to Fenway Park last night and sat behind a pole because this is good marketing, right? It expressed the quaintness and tradition and history of Fenway Park. So obviously Christy can find the bright side. Christy is an underwriting technician in the Fairfield, Ohio office, is receiving the Chairman's Award today for her initiative and leadership in creating a volunteer team of her peers to identify and implement process improvements. Despite the fact that Christy's department has yet to begin an LMS deployment, she engaged her peers in identifying, analyzing, and improving their work processes, which resulted in 6 process improvements with an annual savings of $75,000. The most significant improvements implemented were to the web form and merit coding workflows. Regarding the web form, a previously underwriting technician would search multiple sources when gathering follow-up information to complete a service request. Now they check only one mailbox to respond to service requests. This change has resulted in a 50% efficiency gain in standard production time, providing same-day or next-day service to agents and customers. Improvements were also made to the merit coding workflow, which records claims activity on an account, data that is used to determine appropriate premium for a policy. Content was redesigned and training was provided on the merit coding process, claims terms, and navigating the claim system. Now someone with limited information and insurance experience can more easily understand the process for merit coding workflow, allowing for improved premium accuracy. For her outstanding leadership and initiative, Christy is receiving the Chairman's Award. Please come up, Christy.
On 3. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Next is Bobby Koch, a product analyst in the Product Research Group in Boston, is receiving a Chairman's Award today for his extraordinary work that was done on the countrywide launch of our new inspection reinstatement program. The inspection reinstatement program reviews policies that have been canceled and then reinstated despite an inspection that identified the property as high risk. Prior to the rollout of the inspection reinstatement program, almost 50% of policies that were canceled as a result of inspection were being reinstated. The average loss ratio for these customers was 180%, and the rollout of the inspection reinstatement program eliminates approximately 90% of these policies. Bobby established guidelines, developed tools, processes, and communication plans, and training. Through Bobby's leadership, the program exceeded expectation in the reduction of unprofitable policies, while also driving an improvement in customer satisfaction. With relatively little experience and minimal guidance, he not only took a leadership role in developing this program, but also continuously sought feedback from senior stakeholders in a variety of functions and implemented changes to improve the program. The program has been successfully rolled out in all states at this point, thanks to Bobby's work, and for these reasons, he is deserving of a Chairman's Award. Bobby.
You look marvelous. All right, 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
All right. Our next winner is David Miller, a personal lines underwriting manager in Fairfield, Ohio. He's receiving a Chairman's Award for his significant contribution to the launch of the Safeco platform right here in the state of Massachusetts. David took the initiative to develop a deep knowledge and subject matter expertise of the unique regulatory and legal environment here in Massachusetts, along with systems and processes required to support doing business in Mass. He educated others on the challenges in Mass Auto, the Registry of Motor Vehicles, and uninsured motorist systems to ensure a full understanding of how they operate. He partnered with programmers, tested the system, helped build the back end, and was personally involved in developing and delivering associated training. During launch week, he traveled throughout Massachusetts presenting to over 400 agents to ensure they were knowledgeable about the new products and systems. David's work toward a successful launch provides a huge opportunity for Safeco here in Massachusetts to profitably grow. Since the launch, we've sold 3,400 new business policies totaling over $4 million. And for these reasons, for his dedication, his leadership and initiative, David is a worthwhile recipient of the Chairman's Award. David, come on up.
Right here on 3, 1, 2, 3. More guys, 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
So under additional things that I learn when I sit and chat with these terrific Chairman's Award winners is that they've got spiders, deadly spiders in Spokane, Washington. I also learned that people from Washington and Idaho don't like each other very much, so that was news to me. Amanda Shelton, an inside auto claims specialist in the Liberty Lake, Washington office, is receiving a Chairman's Award today for outstanding work in providing claims adjusters with access to billing screens, improving the customer experience and reducing costs. Amanda capitalized on her agency services background and recognized that a significant number of calls were being placed from claims to agency services department regarding billing and policy premium questions. Amanda recognized that some basic view access to billing screens and minimal training, claims adjusters could find this billing information on their own, avoiding calling agency services for help and answer customers' questions more quickly. As a result, access to the billing and policy screens are provided for all Northwest regions, with plans to roll it out to additional offices. The elimination of these excess calls to agency services saves approximately $120,000 per year at the Liberty Lake Agency Services location, and again, additional rollouts are planned. Amanda's initiative, along with her commitment to continuous improvement and teamwork, are reasons she is receiving the Chairman's Award. Come on up, Amanda.
What? I can't recall. 1, 2, 3, and one more, guys. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
And last but certainly not least, Derek Southard, a Gold Customer Service Representative in the Liberty Lake, Washington office, is receiving a Chairman's Award today for his initiative and creativity, not only in simplifying work processes within his own department, but also partnering with other groups to help build databases that improve efficiency and reduce cost. In an effort to streamline work, David combined 4 separate existing Safeco tools and processes used by customer service reps into one easy-to-use, streamlined documentation tool. Now, instead of going to several different places to document a file and calculate policy premium, a CSR can go to one place to perform these functions, saving the CSR time and, again, improving the customer experience. In addition, Derek created a lead tracking tool, ensuring the right leads are shared with the right person at the licensed sales center. Derek also wrote a program that improved the efficiency and accuracy of the policy distribution and incentive compensation programs, saving the licensed sales department approximately 24 hours per month. In addition, he successfully partnered with claims to correct programs and forms and created the claims adjustment reference tool where VIN number, plate number, and claimant's phone number can be easily obtained. Derek is receiving a Chairman's Award for his initiative in successfully applying his technical and problem-solving skills within his own group and across the organization. Derek, please come on up and receive your Chairman's Award.
All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3. And you look marvelous. 1, 2.
Wow. So let me just finish by saying that on behalf of the executive team here, we could not be more appreciative of your efforts to make us a better company, of your efforts to go above and beyond, and we could not be more proud to be associated with and work with the caliber of people that are in this room. So 2 more things. 1, congratulations once again. And finally, you have, we're going to give you 1 more expectation, which is as soon as I leave the podium, your only job is to make sure you have a terrific weekend because you've deserved it. So thank you all and congratulations.